Welcome back to more of my Mario plus Rapid Sparks of Hope playthrough, and I could continue Palette Prime once again. But before I do, it's time to go back to the ship and check out to see what level I need to have my heroes at in order to go to Terra Flora. Being able to understand this, we'll be able to know when I actually can just go there, so that the casual playthrough can be casual and all that. Oh, requires level 18 to 25. Well, it actually looks like I am strong enough to actually go there sooner. Well, I think I'm at level 20 right now. I'm gonna double check that before I decide to go there. Sooner or later, I might have to backtrack to their previous planets and do their side quests to be able to face Cursa, because of all of the sparks are probably be more handy in battle. But of course, I will try to be as casual as possible with this playthrough by going to each planet as I unlock it. Yeah, I'm at level 20. I actually can go to Terra Flora right now and maybe be fine. So Palette Prime's side content will be cancelled for early recording. Unlike what I did with the Beacon Beach and Pristine Peaks, because that was before it was told that it's fine for me to actually just not do all the side content stuff. So let's go to Terra Flora now. I am strong enough to go here. There are some puzzles in the story that I'm probably going to need to learn to do here.
Unfortunately, I believe I can. Cursa's stronghold is now in range of our ship's instruments. Cursa has constructed a barrier of darkness energy around it that will prevent us from landing our spaceship there. Even if we do find enough purified darkness energy to reach it.
You must know a way.
How's that?
How do you figure?
You know Bedrock. You know Midnight. There is something you are choosing not to tell us, isn't there?
Listen.
Even if there was, it'd be my business, and trust me, you all don't want my business to be your business, understand?
About those flower patterns. It looks like we're going to see them in person.
Since it's been like 2 years, I'm gonna need to relearn that planet. There's that other Spark Hunter I haven't gone up against yet, but Midnight and Bedrock all failed the other tasks. However, it looks like the other one was able to get some sparks, so she is spared. Oh, the eyes just turned blue for a sec. And back to red. Looks like Midnight and Bedrock didn't get killed for their like failed attempts. Here's Terra Flora. Alright. This is where things are going to get quite more challenging, including puzzles and battles, but I am definitely looking forward to it all. Trial and error is what I've gone through many times in the past, so I'll be fine. I improved everyone's skills, so it'll be handy for coming here early.
Terra Flora's foliage is suffering.
Looks legit to me, and I get bouquets from here all the time.
A drought is looming. Terra Flora's famous water volcano, Mount Spout, has gone dormant.
Red blood.
What peerless beauty is that has vexed me with soul-consuming fire?
Her name is Jean. Our ship's on the intelligent pilot and systems manager. And I am... Cursa Monday.
You mean to say you have bound this poor creature to this flying effrontery by what wanton injustice?
Actually, while enjoyment of my duties is immaterial, I find them quite pleasurable, Mr.
Curse me for an unmannered.
Forgive me my manners, sweetest genie. I am Sullivan, chief engineer of the Wiggler Express Railway.
Whoa!
I would love nothing more than to prove to you the superiority of steam power. But we're not for a trifling problem on the rails.
Having the mighty power run out of cucumber cannabis is a trifling problem. That is a darkness tentacle. What is now?
Were the vine bridges leading to my train not withered by drought? I'd steamroll the beast and reach Mount Spout in a flash.
However,
If there is hope to be found amidst the bleak, it shall be found at the Everbloom tree.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. We will visit the Everbloom tree right away and see your train soon, I promise.
Alright, time for me to explore this planet yet again. I'm basically going to relearn the entire map here from scratch again. So I'm probably just going to be going around exploring every section and see what I can find. And no doubt that there will be sections where I'm going to need to use this too. So I should use it as I am going across the map. There's also going to be new enemies to learn to battle too. And one particular one is probably going to be annoying to handle against unless I learn a good way to fight them. That's how it'll feel to be playing for the very first time. Yeah, I don't have very many coins right now, so I'm not going to buy anything at this point in time. And it looks like the way forward is over here. Follow attraction. There was another section back up the hill, but that's a side path, which I'm not going to take. I'm going to try to go through the story, like I said. Unless I need to level the team up again. That big enemy up there is one example of the new one I need to learn to face here. So and there's also now buckets that contain super effects too. So that's another thing that is good to bear in mind about. I could damage these enemies with their weaknesses with edge quickly, probably to do lots of damage on them before they have a chance to use their ability to attract the heroes to their side and then melee attack them. That's going to be the annoying part of facing them. So Rapid Mario is not going to be handy in this fight. unless I use a combination of Exosphere and the shields of Princess Peach, then I could risk doing damage on those big guys. I'm gonna put Bowser in this fight. And I'm also going to put Peach in this fight as well for everyone to have shields, so that the melee attacks from these enemies are not going to be lethal. Aqua Dash will not be handy for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get Electro Dash up on some of the stats here. Catch it back up to the others. And put that in there for edge there. I may not need Exosphere because I got shields, but I will put in Regenesis though. Zephyr Quake might be handy against the big enemies too, to knock them back. Of course, I'll level level this one up for now. I'm almost out of star bits, so I'm probably gonna have those be saved up once again. Now let me take a look at these guys here. They're weak against ooze, so I gotta put something of the toxic into the sparks for the team. And they're called Magnafowls. Understood. So I think that Toxiquake is going to be handy for this fight. I can happen to switch this Electroid out for that, but I gotta remember to use Bowser to do damage them if that's my plan. Oh, and I can only do regular super effect damage with Edge against the big guys. So it'll only just be decent damage. So yeah, I'll keep the gust handy. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready to get into battling here. Edge is a little like low on HP, so maybe I should give her a Regenesis actually. Sure, Peach can have the Ethering. Regen for now. I think the magic Koopas can also damage the barrels too if they explode on them. So I don't have to attack a Magnafowl and just stop in place somewhere to do this. That's why choosing Bowser was kind of a good plan. Of course, before I do that, I can have everyone dash and weaken it slightly. Oh, and Peach can can jump off of there too to be able to go somewhere else. Good thing I'm not playing as Rapid Mario, because this would explode if he did his dashes, and he would have taken damage from them. Let's see, where can I bring Edge from there? There are some enemies that go up here for where the pipes are. Maybe I can have Peach go over there and have Etherwing activated and be able to just take all these enemies out herself. Alright, Magic Koopas. Oh, they're going out that way? Whoops. Well, I think that big guy will still get close enough to them to explode the barrel. Oh right, let me use Toxic Wake on these two. But now Bowser won't be able to attack this turn. Oh shoot, what is he too close to that? Yeah, he is. Whoops. Okay, well now I'll use the shields then, because that was a bit of an accident. Oh, and I can't use Othering anymore either, because apparently the big guy's there now. But she's got shields on her, so maybe I could just Zephyr Quake everyone off the edge here. And you're dead.
One day.
Oh, and now she can also she can not team jump, jump off of this pad here and attack. Oops, so you can't go behind there. Bowser's gonna take hits, but he is going to be okay as long as he doesn't take any melee damage. Well, Peach can't do anything else. She has a dash she can use, but that ain't gonna be able to happen. I guess I would just be putting her right here. Alright, after this turn I'm stopping the part. Because I can't finish the rest of this battle like in this whole video. Like, it's been about 30 minutes probably after this. Luckily, I cannot use that ability of it. And that's why I used Regenesis, because that was going to happen to her. Alright. Thank you for watching this part of my playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and it continues in the next part for Terra Flora, second half.